would like to welcome you to the city, my home of the School of the Deaf. We have the largest population, the largest number of deaf people in the area, so welcome. A little bit late to welcome you now that we're, this late in the evening, but welcome anyway. My name is Diana McKittrick. I am the former co-chair of the Rules and Regulations. I'm here I'm here in a different capacity tonight. I'm now the manager for a nonprofit organization. We've been providing interpreting services, and we've had challenges. And the number one challenge that we've had is the slow or the delay in process of certification for interpreters. Because I was the co-chair, I was very strict about making sure that our people are appropriately certified or appropriately trained, so that we can send them to the correct jobs. If they don't have a certification, we cannot hire them. And I can't say that, I didn't know the rules. Obviously, I sat on the chair and helped make the rules, so I obviously know the rules. Secondly, I'm concerned about the spirit of the law. We've heard so many comments from the deaf community that they're concerned about the education of deaf children and interpreters in the medical and legal capacities, and we're seeing a shift in the spirit of the law, and that bothers me. I'm very concerned. If that's true, I don't want any part of my name to be related to that change. I do not want to be responsible for allowing deaf children to have an unskilled interpreter while they're in school. We already committed to the law that they need a 4.0, and now that seems to be changing. And my last part, I understand that the DOD, DBHH has a limited budget. I understand that. But as a commission, we don't understand how you operate. We don't understand how to navigate through this commission. I see a lot of printed paper, and I see a lot of paperwork, and I see all these changes in language for Arabic and Spanish, and everything is translated, but there's nothing in sign for people who are fluent in sign language. So I have to depend on my information by reading print, and sometimes, and you have to understand that written English is not my first language. I have to rely on somebody to translate that, but the policies, I feel like we're not getting equal access. So I think that you might need to consider improving your mode of informing your citizens of Michigan as what their rights are. Maybe make it a more accessible format. I would really like to see that. I didn't know that you have to ask for interpreters to go to these meetings. I wasn't aware of that. I assumed that they would be automatically have access. I would assume there would be an interpreter there. Do hearing people have to ask for wheelchair access, or do they have to ask for access to get to the meetings? I don't feel like deaf and hard of hearing people should have to request an interpreter. I would think that the commission should be sensitive and already provide a sign language interpreter. And if I decide at the last minute I want to show up, I can go, and that should just be my right. That's all. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. I want to, before I turn it over for final commissioner comment, I want to thank again our presenters for enduring what is a longer than usual meeting. Sometimes the wheels of democracy turn in different ways and in different paces. And as was referenced earlier, I think I speak for the commission in both thanking you for being here and from comments earlier, the commission's interest and desire in learning more about the department, the division, and in order to be more informed commissioners. So with that, let me turn it over to our vice chair, Rasha Damashki, if she has any commissioner comment, and then we'll go around the table and adjourn shortly thereafter.
I just want to apologize first for being late showing up. I forgot all my